So yesterday we started Unit 7 river training work and waterlogging. This we have seen importance of river, how the necessity, how the rivers are controlling of the rivers. What is the necessity of the controlling the river? Why it is important? That we have seen. So water is the most important natural resource, not only of state of or of country. So for entire humanity, uh, which is more essential, which is a natural resource that is available in river, seas, lakes, ponds. So prosperity of the nation will depend upon the use of this resource, exploitation of this resource. The economical growth also depends upon the exploitation of this natural resource. So it is a primary wealth of the nation. The importance of these rivers that we have seen. Then types of rivers and their characteristics. In that the classification of rivers is done on the basis of topography of the river basin. In that it is classified into these three types: rivers in hills, is upper reaches, rivers in upper reaches, rivers in alluvial plains, known as rivers in flood plains, that is rivers in low reaches, and tidal rivers. That rivers in hills. Rivers in hills or rivers in upper reaches, the rivers which are takes off from the mountain or mountainous region or hilly area from which the river flows from the mountainous region to plain region. Flow through the hilly regions before traversing the plains. These upper reaches of the rivers will be termed as rivers in hills. Rivers flows from mountainous regions to plain regions. That is called rivers in hills. That are rivers in upper reaches. Some of the rivers in hills, importance of rivers. Rivers in hills. The rivers in hills, which is subdivided into two types: incised or rocky river stage. Second one, boulder river stage. यामध्ये rocky river stage काय आहे? Incised river stage. So in this flow channel which is formed, flow channel of the river which is formed by the process of degradation, process of erosion. Erosion होऊन ते river channel form होते. And sediment transported in this upper reaches is often different from the riverbed material, since most of it comes from the catchment due to denudation and soil erosion. So during flow of the water to river, it carries the sediment, riverbed material. So that makes the flow channel, the erosion will occur, soil erosion will occur during the flow of the water. And in boulder river stage, during flow of the water through river channel, so it carries the boulders, gravel, shingles, and alluvial sand deposits created by itself. This riverbed consists of mixture of boulders, gravel, shingles, and alluvial sand deposits. During flow of the water, it carries this boulders, gravel, shingles, and alluvial sand deposits. So when flow of the water through river, it carries carrying sand and silt. sand and silt is carried while flowing of the water. So in this river flows through deep well-defined beds and wider flood plains. While flowing of the water, it flows through the deep well-defined beds through which water flows, and also it flows in a wider flood plain, and it develops a zigzag courses. These are the rivers in Boulder River stage, upper reaches. Then third one, rivers in alluvial flood plains. That is rivers in lower reaches. In this flow of water through rivers, when flow occurs, the flow will be in a zigzag fashion. See this in this zigzag way, the flow will occur. It's a diagram of meandering river. When river reaches in the zigzag fashion during the flow, that is called meandering. Meandering म्हणजे काय? It is the characteristic of the river reaches in a zigzag fashion. The water through river, flow of the water through river will be in a zigzag fashion, zigzag direction. That is called meandering. It's a diagram of meandering river. So it flows from this concave bank, outer edge, towards convex bank of the river. While flow of the water, it carries the sediment. See this sediments are shown in this river. The sediments it is deposited at the inner edge of the river. The flow direction is shown. This is a cross section at XX. The silt deposit shown by dotted line. The scoring, after scoring, the dotted line shows the scoring. Outer bank, this is inner bank. Tilting and scoring in the meandering river. How tilting and scoring will occur? This is a zigzag direction. The flow of the water through river in a zigzag direction. So this they meander freely from one bank to another bank and carry sediment which is similar to bed material. So one flow of the water it carries the sediment. So material gets eroded constantly from the concave bank, outer edge of the bend, and gets deposited either on the convex side of the successive bends or between two successive bends to form a bar. So during flow of the water, it carries the sediment, and that sediment will deposit on both sides of the bank of the river. See this sediment is shown convex bank on inner edge and on outer edge. So this sediment get deposited in this at the outer edge and inner edge of the river. Again, rivers in flood plains, which is classified into 5 types. त्यामध्ये ॲग्रेडिंग टाईप आहे, ॲग्रेडिंग रिव्हर्स, डिग्रेडिंग रिव्हर्स, स्टेबल रिव्हर्स, ग्रेडेड रिव्हर्स अँड डेल्टेक रिव्हर्स. These are the 5 types. The aggrading type कुठला आहे? The river is collecting sediment and building up its beds. It is called aggrading type. During flow of the water, it carries the sediment and it builds up the beds of the river. River bed is formed. So that is called aggrading type. त्याला काय म्हणायचं? Aggrading or accreting type rivers. And degrading type म्हणजे काय? The bed is getting scored year to year. वर्षानुवर्षे ते काय होतं, ते रिव्हर बेडचं झीज होते. So bed is getting scored year to year. The erosion will occur, scoring will occur. As the flow occurs through rivers, the erosion takes place. Scoring action will occur. So that is the degrading type. Degrading म्हणजे काय? Decreasing. Aggrading means increasing that level of the river bed due to deposition of the sediments. It builds up the beds due to deposition of the sediment. But in case of degrading type, due to scoring action, the soil is eroded. Therefore, soil is removed. It is called degrading type. This is the difference between aggrading type and degrading type. The stable river कुठला आहे? There is no silting and no scoring in the river. That is called stable river. Stable river मध्ये silting किंवा scoring होत नाही. The river remains stable. There is no silting action and scoring action. There is no sedimentation or sediment is deposited or no scoring will occur. That is called stable river. Similar difference between aggrading type, degrading type and stable river. So aggrading type, in which the sediment is deposited, in which silting will occur. Aggrading river is a silting river. Aggrading river म्हणजे काय? Silting river. That is shown in this diagram, first diagram. Aggrading river and this is degrading river. So this original adequate bed slope, final bed of river, the silting झालेलं आहे. Silt get deposited. The final bed of the river is shown at the top. The original bed level is shown at the bottom. And in case of degrading river, original bed slope is shown at the top and final bed slope is after scoring is shown at the bottom. Both are opposite. It's a degrading river. यामध्ये स्कोरिंग होते, यामध्ये सिल्टिंग होते. So aggrading type is the silting river in which river increases its bed slope. Bed slope क्या करते हैं? Increase करते हैं due to silting of the river, which is called building of the slope. So slope is built. ये क्या तैयार होते हैं? Slope तैयार होते हैं due to deposition of the silt. So that silting may occur due to various reasons. Silting कशामुळे होते हैं? Due to heavy sediment load during flow of the water, or due to construction of an obstruction across the river, such as dam or weir, any barrage, or sudden intrusion of the sediment from a tributary that may cause silting of the rivers. This type of river usually has a straight and wide reaches with shoals in the middle, which shift with floods, dividing the flow into number of braided channels. So it is initially it is straight and wide ridges with the shoals in the middle. So while flow of the water, it divides the number of braided channels. This is the aggrading type or accreting type rivers. तर डिग्रेडिंग टाइप मध्ये काय होतं? the riverbed is constantly getting scored or it is eroded due to reduce, uh, that is scored or eroded to reduce and dissipate available excess land slope. So in this, the slope of the riverbed is reduced. The land slope, excess land slope, it is reduced. It is shown in this diagram. Degrading river. This is original bed slope. This is final bed slope. After scoring, this slope decreases. This depth of the that river bed gets reduces. The reduction in the depth of the river bed due to scoring. So this degrading type river, it may be found either above the cutoff or below the dam or weir or barrage. The example of this degrading type river is Colorado River, which is located in USA, which is the degrading type river. So after construction of the Boulder Dam, this degrading type river is formed. This is an example of degrading type rivers. The stable type rivers in which no silting and no scoring will occur. So in this river does not change its alignment, slope and its regime significantly. So it remains stable. Therefore, it is called stable river. So in this, silting or scoring will not occur. Braided rivers, in this, the river flows in two or more channels around alluvial ashland. On the alluvial ashland, the flow of the water will occur. The river flows in two or more channels. In two or more channels, the river is flowed. The flow direction will be in the two or more channels. Flow will occur in two or more channels around the alluvial ashland. It is shown in this diagram. This is a braided reach of river. These are the islands in the middle of the river. This is shown by this H portion. They are all alluvial islands. The flow of water will occur through the river. It will flow around this alluvial island. See this, the direction of this flow. It will flow around this island. This is the braided river. So when these islands are developed, islands are created, then the braided pattern river develops after local deposition of the coarser material. After deposition of the coarser material in the river bed, the alluvial islands are formed. So this coarser material cannot be transported during the flow of the water. So they form as a alluvial islands. So islands are formed which consist of coarse and fine material due to deposition of the coarser material in the river bed. These alluvial islands are formed, and during the flow of the water will flow in one more channels. Some of the braided rivers, stable type rivers, degrading type and degrading type rivers. Any difficulty in this? Please ask. काय प्रॉब्लेम काय यामध्ये काल इथपर्यंत समजलं नसेल तर विचारा. त्यानंतर फिफ्थ टाइप इज डेल्टेक रिव्हर. The diagram of deltaic rivers. In this delta formation will occur. The main river. These are the branches of this main river. Delta formation takes place, and finally the river will join to the sea. During the connection of the main river, the delta formation takes place at the end of at the junction of the main river and sea. See this river before joins the sea, it gets divided into branches. So while joining the sea water, the river water during the flow of the water, at the end it will it will join the sea water. So during that, the branches are developed, the branches of the main river. So it forms a delta formation. Delta formation will take place during joining of the main river to the sea water. It forms a delta formation. So this delta formation, triangular form, the delta shape formation, forming a delta shape. Delta, that is shown by this symbol, the delta symbol. During the joining of the river water to the sea water, the branches are divided. It divided into branches. So it forms in the shape of delta. So as the river approaches the sea, its velocity is reduced. While joining of the river to the sea or approaching the river to the sea, its velocity gets reduces and channel gets silted. Silting will occur and water level in the river will rises. That results in spills and formation of the new channel. So while joining the river to the sea, these branches multiply in their number as the river approaches the sea. During joining, it causes of delta formation. Therefore, this type of rivers are called deltaic rivers. And the last one, third one, tidal rivers. So tail reaches of the rivers So during the flow of the water through these tidal rivers, so rivers adjoining the oceans are affected by the tides in the ocean. At the tail reaches of the rivers adjoining the oceans are affected by the tides in the ocean. So during flow of the water in the sea, ocean water enters the river during the flood tide and goes out into the ocean during the ebb tide. So in the seas, tides and ebb tides are developed. The ocean water enters the river during the flood tide and goes out into the ocean during the ebb tide. So during flood tide, when flood develops, so water will enter into the river. So during ebb tide, the water goes out from the ocean. Water goes out into the ocean during the ebb tide. And during flood tide, ocean water will enter into the river during flood tide, and during ebb tide, water goes out of the ocean and it will enter into the river. That ocean water goes out from the river. त्याला आपण भरती ओटी म्हणतो. भरती म्हणजे काय? फ्लड टाईड. ओटी म्हणजे काय? एब टाईड. During flood tide, ocean water enters into the river during the flood tide, and during ebb tide, the water goes out into the ocean. त्याला आपण भरती ओटी म्हणतो. This is the tidal rivers. The river therefore undergoes periodical rise and fall in its water level, depending upon the nature of the tide. Depending upon the nature of the tide, the rise and fall will occur. Rise and fall in the water level. The distance up to which the tidal effect is experienced depends upon the various factors such as shape and configuration of the river, the tidal range, pressure discharge. The distance up to which the tidal effect is experienced. This tidal effect depends upon the various factors such as shape and configuration of the river, tidal range, pressure discharge through water through the river. These are the tidal rivers. During flood tide and during ebb tide, the water will enter into the river and it goes out into the during ebb tide it will goes out into the ocean. Therefore, these are called tidal rivers. Some of the tidal rivers in classification of rivers on the basis of flood hydrographs. Classification of rivers on the basis of flood hydrographs. They are classified into two types: flashy rivers and virgin rivers. So that are classified on the basis of nature of their flood hydrograph. Flood hydrograph flood hydrograph of the river. Based on that, these rivers are classified. Flood hydrograph आपण पाहिलंय in the reservoirs, dams and reservoirs. So in this, the classification of rivers is done on the basis of flood hydrograph. त्यामध्ये फर्स्ट टाइप काय? फ्लॅशी रिव्हर. सेकंड टाइप आहे व्हिर्जिन रिव्हर. Flashy rivers means if the flood rise and flood fall in the river is sudden, then it is called flashy river. when in the river during the flow of the water there will be the sudden rise and sudden fall of the water level. त्याला काय म्हणायचं? Flashy river. In which sudden rise and sudden fall will occur. The virgin rivers कुठले आहेत? In arid zones, deserts, river water may completely dry. In arid zone, deserts मध्ये the river water may completely dry before it joins another river. Before joining the that river to the ocean or another river. So it is completely dry while during the flow of the water through deserts in arid zones. The river water may completely dry before joining to the another river or ocean. While joining to the ocean. Such a river is called virgin river. That river la काय म्हणायचं? Virgin river. Before joining to the river or ocean, the river water is completely dry. It is called virgin river. So after flowing for a certain distance from its source of the river, the water of such river disappears due to high percolation or due to excessive evaporation. The river water will disappear due to high percolation. High percolation will occur or due to excessive evaporation. Evaporation may take place. Percolation occurs, seepage may occur, or evaporation may occur. Due to what happens, the river water may completely dry. It becomes dry before joining to the another river or ocean. There are several virgin rivers in the states of Kutch and Rajasthan in India. So these virgin rivers which are in the states of Kutch and Rajasthan. In this state, we can observe these virgin rivers in Kutch and Rajasthan, where there are deserts are there. In Rajasthan, there is a completely arid zones. In arid zones or in deserts, we find this type of virgin rivers. So this is a classification based on flood hydrograph. Some of the flashy rivers and virgin rivers. Difference between flashy rivers and virgin rivers. काही difficulty असेल तर विचारा. You can unmute yourself and you can ask. काही problem आहे का यामध्ये? Or you can ask in chat box. आपण classification काय पाहिलंय? पहिल्यांदा classification of the rivers on the basis of topography of the river basin. In that there are three types: rivers in hills, rivers in alluvial plains, and tidal rivers. Rivers in hills मध्ये दोन types आहेत: insides or rocky river stage and boulder river stage. Again, in rivers in alluvial flood plains, there are 5 types: aggrading type, degrading type, stable type, braided type, and deltaic type. इथपर्यंत tidal rivers पर्यंत आपण पाहिलं होतं. नंतर classification of the rivers on the basis of flood hydrograph. त्यामध्ये दोन types आहेत: flashy rivers and virgin rivers. समजलं इथपर्यंत?